Should you use ChatGPT to write job descriptions? Yeah, probably, but only if you stop doing this one thing. Today, we're going to talk about how AI can improve your job ads and how most companies are getting it completely wrong. You've probably noticed it. Job descriptions on the internet are starting to sound suspiciously similar. Dynamic environment, passionate team, collaborative culture, competitive pay. It's the AI effect. Tools like ChatGPT are now used by everybody to create job descriptions and job ads. And honestly, it's not a bad thing. AI isn't the problem. The problem is how people are using it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, and wherever you happen to be right now. I'm Mike Voorhees, here to help you build a stronger team. Ask ChatGPT to write me a job description for a landscape designer, and what do you get? A beautifully formatted, grammatically perfect, vanilla paragraph salad that could belong to any company in America. Does it sound good? Sure. Does it attract better candidates? Nope. Does it filter for your ideal fit? Not even close. AI can be an incredible asset for hiring, but if you want it to actually work, you need to stop delegating your thinking to the tool. Instead, use the tool to amplify your thinking. Let's talk about how to do that. The big mistake is using AI to generate generic job descriptions. When HR teams first started experimenting with AI, this was the go-to approach. Hey, ChatGPT, write a job description for a maintenance manager. And in a few seconds, magic, you have a clean, professional, SEO friendly job description. But here's the problem: generic inputs get generic outputs, and the hiring world doesn't need any more generic. The purpose of a job description, especially a job ad, it's not to sound corporate, check compliance boxes, list 32 bullet points, and impress nobody and attract everybody. The purpose is to attract the right people and repel the wrong ones. If your job ad is so generic it could be posted by any company in your market, that's exactly what will happen. You'll attract everyone, and by everyone, I mean nobody that you actually want. AI can actually make job descriptions better if you use it correctly. Let's give AI credit it deserves. AI can help you stop staring at a blank screen, clean up your writing, shorten long, clunky paragraphs, format your text for readability, add variation and creativity, rewrite in different tones, generate multiple options fast. But the strategy still has to come from you. Think of AI like a brilliant intern: smart, fast, reliable, endlessly patient, with zero understanding of your business unless you teach it. You'd never tell an intern, hey, write me a job description for an account manager, without any context about the actual role, expectations, culture, priorities, or success criteria. AI works the same way. Introducing the Human Prompt Packet. If you want ChatGPT to write an insanely effective job description, you need to give it information only a human can provide. I call this the Human Prompt Packet, the essential details AI can't guess. Here's what it should look like. First, the real work, not job title fluff. What are the top 5 to 7 things this person actually does all day? Here's an example for a landscape designer. Meet clients on site and walk properties. Create conceptual design layouts. Price materials and prepare estimates. Present designs and close sales. Oversee install handoff. These specifics are gold for AI. What makes your company different? If you don't tell AI what makes your company unique, it assumes nothing does. So here's some examples. Family owned and tight knit, high-end residential clients, brand new equipment, flat organizational structure with real decision-making autonomy, strong hours in the winter, education reimbursement, a culture where people stay more than 10 years. And you don't need to write a novel, just tell AI what you're proud of. What success looks like in 6 to 12 months. This is the secret weapon 99% of job descriptions never include. Ask yourself, what would a successful hire actually accomplish? What KPIs will they move? What will their wins look like? And here's a couple examples. Route efficiently, um, improve route efficiency by 10%, maybe. Client satisfaction scores increase. Enhancement sales grow by 150,000. Crew turnover drops. Training system implemented. This stuff is catnip for high performers. And then the type of person who thrives and even the one who doesn't. Here's where you give AI permission to build a job ad that filters people. Here's a few examples. Thrives in a fast moving client facing environment, loves autonomy and hates micromanagement, natural problem solver, organized, calm, and good under pressure. You can also include not a fit if statements. Not a fit if you dislike client interaction. Not a fit if you prefer working indoors. Not a fit if you avoid busy seasons. Candidates appreciate this, honestly, more than you know. And then compensation details. AI can't guess your pay range. And yes, you must include it. It boosts transparency and conversion. Even if you give a range like 60 to 75,000 base plus performance bonuses, that's enough to make the AI generated output look real, not robotic. And the range is usually good enough to make your job ad perform well. Then let AI do the heavy lifting. Once you have your human prompt packet, then you hand it to ChatGPT. The difference is night and day. Here's what AI will do now, and it does it extremely well. It'll turn your details into punchy, candidate friendly language. No more dry corporate nonsense. Offer multiple tone options. It could give you a choice between professional, casual, high end luxury, bold and edgy, some kind of founder voice, maybe, short form versus long form, social media ready versions. ChatGPT and other tools like it, they can condense without losing meaning. You tell it something like, hey, make this 40% shorter, but keep the impact. These tools can also create versions for multiple platforms. LinkedIn, Indeed, your career page, job board postings, email campaigns. And then rewrite for SEO. If you want it to show up as landscape maintenance manager jobs near me, this is the type of thing AI can help with. Most companies are using AI to speed up job ads, and what you should use it for is to improve them. Here's the truth. AI isn't replacing people who use it. AI is replacing the people who use it poorly. The difference is strategy. Right now, most companies are doing this. AI, write a job description. And what I want you to do is this. AI, help me create the most compelling, targeted, differentiated job ad in my market. That's a very different instruction. Here are 7 prompts every hiring manager should steal. These are literally the prompts I'd recommend you or your HR and recruiting team get started with. Number 1, rewrite this job description to target high performers and eliminate low skill applicants. Number 2, add a section called What Success Looks Like in 90 Days and in 12 Months. Number 3, rewrite a clear, punchy, engaging tone that would stand out on job boards. Number 4, create a shorter, maybe 150 word job ad version optimized for Indeed. Create a LinkedIn version that speaks more to career growth and impact. Number 6, improve readability using shorter sentences, bullets, and a more modern formatting. Number 7, Create 5 headline options that will maximize clicks. Examples: stop doing maintenance and start leading it, or lead a team, grow a division, transform properties, or your next big leadership step starts here. Why does this matter? And it does, especially now. We're entering a talent market where simply posting a job ad won't cut it anymore. Candidates have options. They compare, they research, they scroll, they reject boring job descriptions immediately. AI gives you an advantage, but only if you use it in the way most companies won't. More human, more clear, more strategic, more personalized, more focused on fit rather than fluff. The companies who figure this out will win the next decade of recruiting. I want you to be one of those companies. AI doesn't just replace judgment, it replaces laziness. AI is a tool, and it's a powerful one, but it can't decide who thrives on your team, or what makes your company special, or what great looks like in your environment, or why people stay at your company, or what your clients expect from you, or what actually drives revenue and retention. That's your job. Let AI handle the formatting, rewriting, the creative polish. You handle the clarity, thinking, and strategy. When you combine the two, you don't get a generic job description, you get a hiring asset. All right, that's it for today. If this episode hit home for you, don't let it be something you just nod along to. Go build your first human prompt packet and try it on your next job ad. And if you want job ads that actually attract the right people, a better recruiting strategy, or a partner who knows how to help you build stronger teams, that's exactly what we do here at BR1. You can learn more at businessresources1.com, and I'll throw a link in the description to make it easy for you to find us. Make sure you're subscribed so you never miss an episode. And until next week, keep building your stronger team.